So last week I had my first workshop in college. This is for the Introduction to Creative Writing workshop. Although I am a bit further ahead than most that are in that class, I did find quite a bit of it to be very enlightening. So today I'm going to share some of the things that our teacher asked to us about that workshop and give you my honest opinion about it. So to summarize my feedback, I would have to say that it was very interesting to see the different points of view from different readers. We were in groups of four, and not everybody had the same opinion of the piece. This was in reference to The Painter, which I'm going to be putting on Wattpad as soon as it's done. And I got quite a few good compliments from it, especially about from some of the fantasy readers, which is what the art or what the piece was about, the genre. And some of the feedback was good. I do need to be a little bit more descriptive in places, but I also, this is off of the first draft. I write very light. Every time I write a first draft, I just want to get the story out. And then I go through and edit like 5 or 6 times just to make sure that I get enough details into it and the story flows well before I hand it off to beta readers. Well, usually. Sometimes I'll hand it off to beta readers just to make sure that the story makes sense and is comprehensible before I start editing. I'd hate to get through halfway through my edits just for somebody to point something out that is glaringly obvious that I messed up. And yes, that has happened before. But yeah, the feedback was pretty positive. What we did is that we started off by pointing out the good things in each other's piece. Um, and even some of the newer authors or writers, or rather, that are in that class, I pointed out a lot of the things that I actually do myself. Like one guy used italics to insinuate someone's internal monologue. And I did that in Shadows of Night City. And so I pointed that out. I'm like, actually, I like this and that. I loved your description in places. And then after all the positive stuff, then we go into but this is what I would do to make it better. Or have you tried this? Or here's some ideas about that. So all in all, it was actually a fairly decent experience. And if you have a chance to do a creative writing workshop at a college, I suggest you at least audit the class. That means you don't have to pay for it. You're not earning a credit or a grade, but you do get to sit in on some of the cool stuff that some of these classes offer. Now you would need to okay it with the school and the teacher, but we have an auditor in our class right now that gets to participate. So it's something worth looking into. So, 3 key takeaways from hearing others discuss and react to my work. The first one would be that I am much better than I thought I was. I liked hearing how something I put in the story, how I described characters, especially like one of the characters. Apparently, he's extremely popular. Everybody loved him. And so that was nice to reinforce the belief that I could write a decent character plot, growth. And interesting. Second was how some of them pointed out that some backstory here and there could give more meat to the character, which I didn't think of before. So I considered that, and I actually added a bit more into the story, about 200 words worth, just so that people can connect to the main character better. It's a short story after all. Uh, you only have so much time to make it interesting, right? And then the lead up towards the end, you'd have to read The Painter, but there is quite a leap between times. And I use a scene break to differentiate the two. And I'm not sure how well I can structure that leap only because of this story takes place between Fury and Kingmaker, which are my 2 books for the Witcham series. I don't want to offer too much, but I do see how it might be confusing jumping from one to another extreme. So I'm still trying to toy around with doing something with that without giving away too much of the story because I want people to read the book Fury, and this particular scene takes place in Fury, so I don't want to spoil it. So, what are my revision priorities for this piece? Definitely, I'm going to be adding more to the backstory, which I did, and fleshing out the characters a bit more, and then trying to connect the 2 leaps together, or the 2 points in time together a little bit better. it is kind of jarring to go from one extreme to another. And so I just don't know how I want to do that. So I don't know how much of that I'm going to mess with because I really don't want to screw things up for Fury. So on a scale of 0 to 5, how effective was your workshop experience? I'd have to say 5. It was great. I enjoyed everybody's input. I always love input from other people, which is why I use beta readers. I am not thin-skinned, so hit me with your hardest shot. And so yeah, it was a good experience. And the way we opened everything up with a positive, negative type format, it's nice because then you're not. Um, it doesn't seem like you're going out of your way to discourage somebody from writing, which is the furthest thing I want to do. Um, well, the whole reason for this channel is to help people learn blogging, freelance writing, or self-publishing. I want people to succeed. I want you to make more money than me. And so I don't want somebody thinking that, or I'm inadvertently pushing them away from it because they did something wrong or because they wrote an entire paragraph, an entire 8 pages of a single paragraph. Just got to learn how to separate all that stuff. And one of the kids in the class, I think I kind of intimidated because I was reading his stuff while he was reading mine. And you can see that he had no clue how to separate the paragraphs or how to indent properly. And so I had to remind him that don't feel bad because I've been doing this for 14 years. I've got 3 published books and a 4th almost done. So don't compare me. You're doing great. This is a solid, you have a solid story going here. I suggest you keep finishing it. And so I try really hard not to make people feel bad. And so this class was pretty good. It fit everything I believe in. And so, yeah, I'd give it a 5. So another question was, would you like to stay in the same group or would you rather to mix up the groups? Now, personally, I kind of like staying in the same group only because I get to see how people advance. I love watching people's progress. Especially if I have any influence on helping somebody. And so I love to see somebody succeed. And I love the idea of watching them go from one point to another. And so I would rather stay in the same class or in the same groups. But, there is something about mixing it up and getting different points of view. And so I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence for that one. I would lean more towards staying in the same group, but there is value to mixing it up because then I have access to more people who haven't read my work, who may have different opinions. So now, is there anything else I'd like to share about the workshop experience? Yeah, the benefits were surprising, attending the writing workshop. And at first I wasn't sure how well it was going to go because, like I said, I am well beyond a lot of these initial classes because I'm starting from scratch with my bachelor's degree. And so a lot of the classes that I'm in right now, I already know, like the English comp class I took last semester. Most of the stuff that we were taught in that class, I've been doing professionally since 2012. And so I was well beyond what that class could teach, but I still wound up taking a few different things from it. I did learn a few new tricks to add to my repertoire. And so it was worthwhile. And so even though you may think that you're beyond a basic class, there's always something to learn. And in this case, I got to listen to everybody's feedback. I learned a few things about being more descriptive in the storytelling process. And it was just a really good experience all around. And it wasn't like a love fest or anything, even though I kind of hinted at it. Everybody loved my story, but it was more of I'm interested to hear how to make it better. I'm always looking for ways to make it better. There's no such thing as knowing everything. And so you never know. You'll come across input from people that will just dial up your effort or dial up your performance to an 11. So never assume that you know enough or that you're too far ahead of a class to listen to feedback and to learn something new. So yes, there was quite a few benefits to that writing workshop. And I probably could have tested out of it or got credit from it because I have books published or a slew of other things, but I'm going to stick with it, and I'm actually enjoying it. It's kind of nice, especially since I get to go back to writing, and I haven't been able to really write a lot because of what my job is, mostly is editing or making videos. So I don't get to write nearly as much as I'd like, and this class lets me write all the time. So definitely worthwhile, definitely would recommend. So if you're toying with the idea of going to a creative writing workshop at a college, definitely it's worth sitting in for. And like I said, the audits, when you audit a class, it's usually for free, and so you don't lose anything but time, and you can gain so much from the experience. Anywho, I think that's going to do it for me today. Yeah, I'm really liking my classes. I'm still a 4.0 student, and I'm going to keep going. And I wrote it's our poetry, how'd she word it? The poetry segment of our workshop. And I don't write poetry, so this is going to be a learning experience no matter what. And the poem I wrote today was Ode to My Christmas Tree, which is still up, by the way, and it is February 25th. So I thought it was a funny poem. So I guess we'll find out next week. Or I guess I'll find out tomorrow because we're sharing them. So anywho, I think that's going to do it for me today. So anywho, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. For more videos about self-publishing, blogging, freelance writing, or anything else I cover, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I think that's going to do it for me today. I'm going to go back to wrapping up The Painter and get it up on Wattpad this week. I'll see you next time.